Khan, Managing Director of POSCO. I'm very much pleased to have all of you and honored to have this opportunity. Let me jump into the main contents because we have no time. The video is not working, so we skip it. Okay. Right. 2 months and 10 days. Since I arrived here. 3 months ago, I was in Korea. I did not know I would be come back to India once again. That means 10 years ago, I was in Pune. And for the reason that I have good experiences working in India, again, I'm now here, this time, Tamil Nadu. I started, my career second time in India as a forced bachelor, no family with me. Till now, very pleased and happy to have all these Indian, friends, customers, etc. To begin with, let me introduce all the background, why I'm giving this, have chosen this topic for our presentation today. All these issues, very much well known. It's a thing that we have to somehow do with. Otherwise, the future for our next generation is being threatened. Recently, we have undergone this, big catastrophic moment. Everybody was suffered from this. Next. This is the video I prepared for you to enjoy, which I have faced the thing. The sound is not coming, but myself also had a bad memory during the cyclone. Next. Not only India, when there are cyclone, we have typhoon in Korea. The regularly comes in the summertime, and we never imagined this kind of situation that we could possibly hit by the typhoon in our Pohang steel works. Without the sound, please imagine the big catastrophic damages we had. It was only a year ago. It's a largest rainfall for the past 40 years. We never expected this thing happen. All media and the country, they all said it will take more than 1 year to resume the production, considering the damages that the plant had undergone. It was huge. So it's a sort of things that happens everywhere, not like things that every summer we will have a cyclone or typhoon. Something that we have to prepare to reduce or to minimize this type of climate change related issues for the future. Then after that, our employees get back to the plant, including me and all the employees, busy, recovering the damages and everything. And against the expectation that it will take 1 year, we made it 135 days to make it back to the recovery, which is almost mission impossible at the time we thought. Next. Apart from this, the global situation where we are facing, you see, it was around 2.5 years ago that in Europe, President Joe Biden has visited, and he mentioned like a dirty steel. I was surprised to hear that term at the time. What dirty steel means: high carbon emissions. And the country who is emitting, the media suddenly become busy to tell that this country, other country, and all those kind of issues. Targeting, we are one of the major cause of this, global issues. Yeah, so 11 and steel sector was once again has been targeted as the one of the major area that needs to do something to stop this further air pollution and everything. Next. The furnace type suddenly became an issue. This color is the purple shows that the basic oxygen furnace, which is called blast furnace, which I'm going to explain to you further. But because most of the existing facility is the blast furnace, this is the issue that they have targeted, that we have to change the way we produce the material. Next. Oh. Next. And not only POSCO, but all the other countries suddenly get busy to announce that we are going to, reduce the carbon emission by changing the way we produce. We're gonna invest a huge amount of money for, future carbon neutrality. So it becomes a matter of survival for the future of steel industry. Next. Let me go directly into our carbon neutrality strategy. Next. POSCO is headquartered in Pohang and has 3 major business sites in Korea. There are POSCO Center, Pohang, Hwangyang Works. About 18,000 people are working, and there are 13 production sites and 26 processing centers in 13 countries, including those in Europe. So you can see those major areas. India is also there, that I will going to explain you later. Next. Yeah, this is the overall history of POSCO. They have started and become, and recently we were awarded once again for the 14th consecutive years. We are became the world's most competitive steelmaker in 18th of December recently. We are 50 years old company on July 3rd, 2013. Next. Next, please. This is the company's management philosophy called corporate citizenship. That corporation is a live entity that it needs to fulfill its mission as the citizen who belongs in the city has to perform his duty. That likewise we have all those missions in the area of business, society, people. Next. This is the carbon neutrality declaration made 2 years ago. These are the sector, the requirement made by the world, government, investor, customer. Many countries declared 2050 carbon neutrality, accelerate 2030 carbon emission reduction. And the customer and the investor requires that to produce and supply low carbon steel products. Otherwise, you will have certain disadvantageous, points not to be favorable to survive in the industry. Next. This is the carbon neutral roadmap. By 2050, we will make it net zero, and 2030, we will keep on using our facility, minimizing the carbon emissions by having certain AI technologies and the bridge technology that we have recently made. Since we cannot remove our existing facility right away, we have to go like time series wise investment like that, and this does not fall onto POSCO case. It's overall whole steel makers in the global steel mills. So second phase, we will set up electrical arc furnace, which will produce low carbon because it's using electricity rather than the coals, iron ore, which produces more pollutions. And in the future, we are going to use hydrogen as the main source. In simple language, we are going to boil the water instead of coking coals. Okay, then that evaporates the water. That can be possible, impossible. You may doubt it, but we are already starting to have a good testing, result. Next. Okay, this is the conventional carbon, integrated steel mills, iron making, steel making, rolling, that all you are familiar with. Next. This is the blast furnace, where it is using the iron ore, and you get to have the CO2 all the way to fashion. Next. And for us to reduce the carbon, then we have to have a we have to have other way till we have a second phase, that we are going to have our smart factory resources using the AI. Next. Second phase, we are going to have arc furnace. Instead of the coking coals and iron ore, we will be still using, but small portion. The major, we are going to use the scrap and HBI as look like that. And then, so we can have a lesser emission of the carbon. Next. CCUS, that you may have already heard of. It's a very hot item. That we are going to capture the carbons and bury under the ground, or we will be moving it to certain places where it is it will capture all these things. This is basically overall every country is currently considering. So people are here. There is going to be huge business opportunities. Next. The finance process that POSCO already have currently using, instead of the raw state of the coking coal and iron ore, we are having those fraction type of raw materials that can make the efficiency and productivity of our production go up. This is one of the competitiveness of POSCO, making POSCO the #1 competitive steel mill in the world. And using this technology that we have already possessed of, next. We are going to make hydrogen-based steel making process called Hyrex, that all the media and the other steel industry is also paying attention to, and asks us to have a joint program in the future like that. Europe, India, we are currently having a word with. Next. We are already launched a new product that called Green It. Even before we entered into second phase, using the current existing facility with the bridge technology and AI support, we are currently emitting lower carbon than the past. So there are interesting thing is there are customers in the market in Europe who asks us to provide the steel which was produced with a low emission of carbons. Otherwise, they will also face other issues related to their market requirement. Next. Next, please. Yeah, battery business where we are into. Next. This is the merit of having electronic vehicles. All that the society knows. Climate change, reducing local air pollutions. That's why EV is required. That the government of Tamil Nadu is also emphasizing very much. Next. You can see as the title of the article. Next. 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 This is the video I prepared. It's not still working, right? Okay. Oh, because the audio is not there, so just pass. Can you stop it and pass? All right. The company which is specialized in the production of the raw material required for the manufacturing of the battery is POSCO Future M. M stands for the material. Next. This is the overall history of this company. Let me skip. Next, please. This is how the company has captured all the required materials and business networks today. POSCO Future M is one company in the world who has full ecosystem required for the battery raw materials productions. Next. As this map rightly shows, POSCO for the past 6 years discreetly, quietly has invested a lot of efforts to make this business successful like today. Next. Yeah, this is the target that they are going to produce all this nickel, lithium, and cathode, anode, all this material. They have already have their own captive mine. in not only in Korea, we don't have natural resources, as you know. So we have captured in other countries like Argentina, Indonesia, and we are going to go other country too. And interestingly, recycling plant, we also have already started the mass production in Poland. So that's why this is authored as the full value chain. Next, please. Next. Yeah, this is a recycling business that company has already started, where the other countries are currently considering stages. POSCO has already started the commercial productions in country of Poland and going to expand to other country too in the future. Next, please. There are issues that the current existing type is not enough for the future development of batteries. Likewise, accordingly, we are preparing for the different type of raw materials in collaboration with all the automakers and the battery makers like that. Company like these brands, and there are still more auto customers that we are currently collaboration with. Next. Briefly introducing ourselves. I am the managing director of POSCO. That side belongs to the downward Chennai Process Center. We have 4-5 process center. One in POSCO Maharashtra, which I used to work. I'm the founding member of that production unit 10 years ago. Next, please. Okay, this is the company I'm working for. We are located in Oragadam, and we have this type of facilities, customers like that. It's been 13 years since this center has been established. Next. Not only that, we have also trade wings called POSCO International. If any of this area you are interested in, do let us know. We have very good transparent working systems so we can support you. Next. Chemicals, mobilities, infra. Next. So that gentleman is the head of the organization. So do let us know if you have any questions like that. Next. This is the photo that I've taken in front of my house in the ECR. It was clear sky. And I do want to have that kind of clear sky in the future too. Not only in India, but the rest of the world too. And while I'm making these slides, I suddenly have an idea of the Toonberry, that the girl who is, demanding when she was younger. Now she become 21 years old, not anymore a girl. She said, "We deserve a safe future, and we demand a safe future." Is that really too much to ask? That she mentioned. For our next generation, we have to do something. And POSCO also feels the great responsibility for that mission. Thank you very much.
Next, the final speaker is Mr. Brijesh Suresh, political head of new business strategy for Hyundai Motors India. He will speak about leading into electrification, the pump to plug revolution. Let's give him a hand.
A very good afternoon, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brijesh Suresh from Hyundai Motor India Limited. Today I'm going to talk about Hyundai's leading innovation in electric vehicle segment and also our progress. To name a few milestones, we have the largest connected car population in India, and also we launched India's first long-range SUV, which is Kona, in 2019. Also in our factory today, when we talk about renewable energy, in 2023, 78% was renewable energy, and we plan to make it 100% by 2025. So, what is our global vision? So, our global vision is progress for humanity. This is a global vision that we also drive in India, and clearly by 2045, we want to be carbon neutral, and this is the vision set by Hyundai Motor Group. And we are all working hard and we are on progress to achieve this target. Now, when we talk about circular economy, very clear need is to have sustainable products. So today we talk about electric vehicles. So in India we have two products. One is Kona, which we launched in 2019, and second is Ioniq 5, which we launched last year. We clearly have plans to launch more EVs in India starting from this year, and we also want to launch affordable products also catering to the mass segment. So we have a clear roadmap to launch more EVs in the near future as well. What is very important is Hyundai is known for innovation, new technology and quality. So we clearly focus on launching new technologies. So today I'm going to talk to you about our battery electric platform, which is eGMP. And when we talk about electric vehicles today, what is very important is affordability. It has to be affordable to the common people. So battery is one of the most important components in the electric vehicle, and clearly as Hyundai we have plans to localize the battery pack assembly and manufacturing in India, which I'm also going to talk about. One of the key concerns of Hyundai customers is the availability of the charging infrastructure. So that is one area that we work on to set up charging infrastructure across India. And we also heard about recycling and EV recycling from Mr. Kang in the previous speech. So Hyundai is also focused on setting up circular economy in terms of recycling our EV batteries and reusing all these precious materials as well. So I'm going to start with the product. So today I'm going to start about our Ioniq 5, which is the all-electric battery electric vehicle. So it provides a long range with 72.6 kilowatt hour battery, and it also has a driving range of over 600 kilometers as well. It can speed up to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.6 seconds, and it takes approximately 21 minutes to charge from 10% to 80% with a 150 kilowatt charger. It has level 2 ADAS features with over 20 features, and then it also has the innovative vehicle to load technology, where we are able to connect external electronic equipments, and it can provide power of 3.6 kilowatt, and which can power up the electronic equipment for over 18 hours. So clearly we have received a lot of love from our customers and media. In 2022, we were awarded the World Car of the Year for Ioniq 5, and in 23 also we got a lot of recognition and we got a lot of awards, including the ICOT Indian Car of the Year, Green Car of the Year award as well. Now, sustainability is a very important topic. It is the heart of Ioniq 5. So sustainability and eco-friendly was one of the key considerations in the design of this product. To give you some examples, when we talk about our seats, the leather seats are dyed with flaxseed oil. And when you talk about the materials, when you talk about the carpet, the headlining fabric, this is also from the extracts from corn, for example. Also, when you look at our seats, the recycled plastic has been used in interiors. And we also use bio paints, which is also extracts from flowers and from corn. So clearly, we focus on sustainability in our products. So let me talk to you about our dedicated EV platform, which is the eGMP. So this is a new technology. So our Ioniq 5 is built on this platform. So what is very unique is, as you can see, it is a platform, it has a flat surface, it is modular in nature. That means we can have modular cars, we can have SUVs, we can have sedans with different length, different dimensions, so we can easily scale it up. And it has maximum interior space which provides comfort for drivers and also for people in the rear seat as well. So what are the 4 pillars of this platform? Like I mentioned, modularity. Sorry, it's on the right side. The modularity is one of the pillars. Like I said, we can easily scale up the product to any type. But what is very important is we can add battery types, we can remove batteries, and we can build cars with different battery capacities as well. So that is the flexibility we have. It is also reliable. We use high tensile steel. We have equal distribution of energy, so we make it safe. The third pillar is the usability. So we talked about the interior space for drivers, the comfort and legroom space and so on because of the flat structure. And also the performance. We spoke about the charging. It can charge in 21 minutes, and also it has a maximum speed of over 185 kilometers per hour as well. So these are the 4 pillars on which we have built the platform. Let's see a short AV on the eGMP platform. Sound. Okay, so we spoke about products, we spoke about new technology. What is also very important is localization in order to provide affordable products. So clearly the government is promoting localization with a lot of policies. So we know these CAFE norms, we also know about the advanced chemistry cell and so on. Also the government is promoting a lot to expand the charging infrastructure across India. In order to support the indigenous development of electric vehicles in the Indian market, the government has also come up with policies like phased manufacturing programs, the production linked incentives, and so on. Hyundai is also committed to localization, and we are strongly committed to Make in India, and we participate in the PLI scheme, and we are really committed to develop India specific unique EV models. And we are going to invest 2,000 crores in the next 5 years in this scheme, and we are going to achieve minimum 50% localization in all our future EVs as well. So we are clearly committed to localization of our EV products. Now, when we talk about the localization, I mentioned battery is one of the important components. It accounts for a majority cost, more than 40% of the vehicle cost. So it is very important for us to localize this component. So we start with the localization of the battery assembly pack. So here in Tamil Nadu, we are going to invest 365 crores plus to localize, and we want to create direct and indirect employment, and we want to enhance our production capacity in our own factory in Tamil Nadu. And we have already started this activity last year, and end of this year we will go live where we would have localized the battery pack assembly. Now when we talk about charging, one of the key concerns in the mind of the customer is the availability of the charging infrastructure. When I buy an EV, where can I charge my vehicle? So what we do at Hyundai Motor India is we provide a complete solution in form of public charging and home charging. So when we talk about home charging, we provide home chargers along with every Hyundai vehicle. For example, we provide 7.4 kilowatt charger with Kona and 11 kilowatt charger with our Ioniq 5. What we also do is we do a complete Reiki, and we do provide end-to-end solution for the customers, be it in individual society or in a big society. We provide complete solution which provides peace of mind. When we talk about public charging, we also partnered with Indian Oil to set up fast charging station in key cities. And also in our own EV dealerships, we have partnered with charge point operators and set up high-speed charging stations. What is also very unique in the industry, is that we have set up as Hyundai our own charging stations, wherein we have set up ultra fast charging stations which have two chargers. One is 180 kilowatt and the other one is 60 kilowatt chargers in key cities and on key highways. So clearly we want to make sure that our customers have a good access, be it at Indian Oil stations, be it our dealerships, or be it at our own stations which are spread across India. So many are operational and many are upcoming as well. So when we talk about EV charging, what is very important is that the customers have confidence in visiting these stations. It is operational, it has high-speed charging network and so on. So as you can see on the chart, we have set up these charging stations across India, and also in Tamil Nadu we have planned for this year, which I am going to speak about. So we have a high-speed charging network, and clearly our focus is that there are a lot of amenities for customers when they are charging, because it takes 20 to 30 minutes. So there are amenities, and Hyundai is the only company that offers charging stations with marshals. So we provide marshals to assist our customers during the charging process, and we provide 24/7 charging facility, and this is open for all customers, not only for Hyundai cars. Every manufacturer is welcome to use our society. So we want to ensure that we set it up for everybody and boost the EV economy. So in Tamil Nadu, we are also committed. So today morning session was very impressive about Tamil Nadu, what we heard and the plan. And we are also committed when it comes to charging infrastructure as well in Tamil Nadu. So we are going to set up charging stations in 30 cities and 15 highways starting from this year, and we will invest more than 100 crores in Tamil Nadu to set up charging stations by Hyundai, and we will have 100 charging stations by 20. Also able to reuse these materials as well. So what we have done as Hyundai, we have partnered with key e-waste recycling companies for the safe disposal of our batteries. So what we do in our service centers, we are able to safely dispose these batteries that need replacement. Together with our sister company Glovis, we are able to transport them to our partner facility, and at our partner facility we are recycling these batteries, and then what is very important is to recover the precious materials that can be reused as well, and also in the future also work on the second life of these batteries as well. So it is our responsibility to ensure that we safely dispose, recycle and reuse the precious materials as well. So why we are doing this? We want to set up a clear supply chain, and we want to ensure that we are responsible for maintaining and operating this circular economy as well. So clearly we are on track to meet our carbon neutrality targets. And when we talk about carbon neutrality, what is very important is the sustainability products. So we have launched 2 products in India. We will continue to launch more EVs which are India specific, affordable to the mass segment as well. We will also expand our charging infrastructure. Like I mentioned, in Tamil Nadu, across India, we will partner, we will set up in our dealerships, we will set up our own charging stations. So we will scale up the charging infrastructure to provide peace of mind for our customers. We will launch new innovative technologies like V2L, and we will launch more new technologies as we move forward as well. So like I mentioned, we have a big portion, over 75% of our energy utilization is renewable energy, and by 2025 we will make it 100%. And clearly our target is 2045 to be carbon neutral. We will not only focus on production, but we will also focus on all value chain, direct and indirect, and ensure that as a group we are carbon neutral. And we will set up the circular economy for the safe disposal, recycle, reuse of the EV batteries. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of the GIM 2024 Korea session. I'd like to express the great appreciation for all the speakers and all for your interest in this session. Once again, thank you for attending. Thank you.